Just back from B-dubs, and another perfect game, and all for nothing because it actually wasn't recorded for some reason. Now, I'll let you guys in a little secret. Anybody that plays the NTN or BuzzTime trivia at your local bar or local establishment, whatever it may be it B-dubs or wherever it may be, on Tuesday nights there is a game of Sports Illustrated trivia, which is just basic sports trivia. And on Thursday, the game is repeated. So I've been trying to get perfect games that way. I know it's cheating the system, I totally understand. But when it comes down to it, I want a perfect game. And I got one tonight, but it wasn't registering apparently, because I go to the BuzzTime website, and sure enough, Sports Illustrated isn't even listed as a game anymore. So I don't know exactly if that means anything or not, but I guess we'll find out in the near future. B-dubs, it seems like, with the schedule at this point, it's going to become a regular occurrence again. And probably back to the 3 days. I think it's going to be 5, 6, and 5 next week, so we'll talk about that when we get there. Now, TNA is going to be watched in about 15 minutes, so I'm going to watch TNA, and of course tomorrow, before we go to Oz and Dead Man Down, I'm going to review TNA, so we'll talk about that Saturday. Actually, I'm going to talk about Lockdown and give my predictions for the pay-per-view on Sunday. And then Sunday, we got a doozy for you folks. AJ's Weekend Movie Reviews. Going to be reviewing Oz and Dead Man Down. And obviously, he's also going to be reviewing other things as well, because we got Last Exorcism done late because of the time frame due to working weird hours last weekend. So, Last Exorcism 2 will be on this week's review, as well as, I believe, the ABCs of Death, maybe, or possibly Ginger and Rosa. I don't quite remember what the other one is, but I know there's going to be 4 reviews to give you guys, considering the fact that we only did 2 last week. So, speaking of that, I kind of alluded to it last night, and due to the subject matter of the evening, I really didn't want to talk about anything last night, so tonight, I do want to bring up the fact that there are some changes brewing on this YouTube channel. And it might be a little bit different very, very soon. I don't know exactly the particulars yet. I'm still trying to work on it and still trying to get people involved with it. But I will say that in the near future, there is a good possibility that I'm not the only face you're going to see on a regular basis on this channel. And this may not be the only place you can actually watch these videos. I'm still going to be doing daily videos, don't get me wrong, completely. I'm not going to change that. That's going to stay the same. However, I've got some things in mind to make this a more rounded area on the internet. And talk about a lot of different things. And I might be bringing other people in to talk about other things that I have no business talking about. So, look for that in the near future. I'm actually working on that right now. Don't know when it's coming. I think it'll probably be before the summer, if I had to guess. But just keep your eyes peeled and keep watching this to check to see if it's going to happen or when it's going to happen in this case. Basically, from what I'm thinking right now, I have pretty much earmarked long day. I have pretty much earmarked September 23rd to be the 8 Parks in 1 Day Challenge. I am going to go through with it, yes. Now, as I look at this calendar that I have in front of me, that I'm going to look upwards here to look like a fool again, like you guys seem to love me doing, I'm noticing that on the 23rd, we have closing times for both the Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios at 10 p.m. So, being able to do Wishes, Fantasmic, Illuminations, and Universal Cinematic Spectacular on the same night, not feasible due to that fact. So, it's something I'm not going to be able to do in the same night, but I think it's going to work out in the long run regardless. So, I'm trying to formulate how that plan's going to work. See, right now, I've got an 8 a.m. open for Animal Kingdom, which is very easy to do, and then of course we have 10 a.m. openings for Typhoon Lagoon and Blizzard Beach, as well as the Winter Summerland Miniature Golf Course. And that's the start of that crazy, crazy challenge that I will break down for you as soon as I formulate the plan. Now, I'm thinking I'm going to get... excuse me. I think I'm going to get my buddy Len Testa in for this one, actually. He is, of course, the king all master of touring plans and pretty much the president of touringplans.com, a service that I use and actually am a paid member of. And it's great stuff, honestly. Get touring plans. Get the Lines app on your smartphone or even any sort of phone that has internet access. It's definitely worth it. It'll save you a lot of time in the long run. You won't be running around like a crazy person because you'll already be there and you're good to go. Now, speaking of that, I'm going to talk to Len and I'm going to see if he can help me formulate this plan. Now, I know this is crazy and I've talked about this before, but the 8 parks in 1 day challenge is going to be, of course, I don't have the order ready yet, but the 2 water parks, Blizzard Beach and Typhoon Lagoon, the Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Disney's Hollywood Studios, and Animal Kingdom, as well as Winter Summerland at Blizzard Beach. Then go to Universal and do both Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. And finish off with Hollywood Drive-In Golf at Universal. And then go back and do Splitsville, and that's how I end. And I'm going to eat twice. And I'm going to have a snack or beverage at every single park. Every single part of the challenge will have something involved in that nature. And I'm going to be able to do at least 2, possibly more, at least 2 spectaculars on that night. And given the fact that it's me, I'm obviously going to go with Wishes over Fantasmic. I love the studios, but Wishes is amazing, and I definitely think that Wishes is probably going to be how I end my park day. But since it's 10 o'clock, I might be able to get stuff done early to the fact that I can actually get to bed before 2 o'clock in the morning, like what happened in the last 6 parks in 1 day challenge that I did last year. But we'll talk about that later in the future. I've got a lot of things to look into. Like I said, Reunion in 2013, wow, long day. It's been a really long day. Reunion 2013 is booked, signed, sealed, and delivered. Literally, I've signed the contract. Everything's good to go. And basically, the dates were correct like I thought they were going to be. And we are not staying at Will's Precious Hoops Hotel. No staying at All Star Sports because Pop Warner already has that location taken care of due to the fact that it's Pop Warner football and cheerleading during the time that Reunion is. So, no sports, but am going to be staying in movies. So I get to make my return to All Star Movies. The first time I've been in movies since 2006, which is the first time that I went back since being gone for so many years. I took a long break, and then now I'm back, and since 2006, I've been going down at least once a year. So, there's always that. Now, that's pretty much taken care of. Legoland is probably not going to happen. I don't think that it works out, because Sunday and Thursday, I believe, are the only days that Mears runs transportation to the Orlando Premier Outlet, whereas you catch the Legoland transportation bus, you know, the $5 Legoland transportation bus takes you to Legoland. So that probably won't happen. Still looking into Aquatica. I actually want to go there for sure, and I'm holding out buying tickets for Aquatica until I know a little bit more, until everything's a lot more concrete on what we're going to be doing. If anything, I might just go ahead and make that like a water park day, like a Typhoon or a Blizzard, depending on which one's closed down for renovations. Go to the opposite one, obviously. But still thinking about getting Will the Flex ticket to save some money in the long run, or maybe not. I haven't quite decided yet. Flex ticket's pretty useful because it would cover both Universal, SeaWorld, and Aquatica together, and Wet n Wild, of course, we won't use. And that's for one price, and given the fact we're going to Universal 3 days, and SeaWorld 1 day, and potentially a day at Aquatica, that actually makes sense monetarily. And the only thing I really have to take care of would be an Aquatica ticket, because I'm going to have the SeaWorld 2013 Fun Card taken care of in the next couple of months, so I can take care of September and December. So we've got that still to come. I've been doing a lot of research on room upgrades and upgrades in general for free, and hopefully something will happen. Like at Reunion last year, the people that booked into sports, actually, they oversold the resort because of Pop Warner, of course. So, since they oversold the resort, they were bumped. And they were bumped all the way up to the Animal Kingdom Lodge. So, since I was staying at Pop and decided I wanted to stay at Pop, which Pop, of course, is my home away from home, pretty much I didn't get an upgrade and I stayed at Pop the whole time. It was cool. We got to run into Lynn and Laurel, and I still got my pictures with them and everything, so that was fine. But the thing is, I'm hoping this year it happens again. I can't guarantee it will, and there's probably less than a possible chance that it's going to happen, but you never know. And I've been looking into it and trying to see what I could do to get upgraded to another resort. Now, I don't have a problem staying at the All-Stars. Sports, I'm not a sports guy, obviously, so it's kind of like it's going to be a place to chill for a week. That's fine. Movies I'm more excited about because I've got some experience at movies, and the only thing I really have for sports is a couple days that I went down in 2008, which was my first time going down for Christmas. So it was basically to get the feel of everything for Christmas and be able to say I've gone down for Christmas. And who would have known back then that I've been going down every year now, so we'll go with that. Birthday and Christmas is awesome places. But that's pretty much the deal with that at this point. Will is going with me, and everything's taken care of. We'll start paying on it soon. Like I said, very, very soon. We've got a lot of movies still to look forward to. We got next week. We got the incredible Burt Wonderstone, which of course I cannot wait for. Like, I'm a huge Magic Mark, and it's going to be amazing to see that cast together. Jim Carrey and Steve Carell, Alan Arkin, and Olivia Wilde, all in the same movie. It's going to be amazing. So I can't wait for that. And of course, David Copperfield was, I believe he's an exec producer, but he helped work on the illusions for the film, so that's going to be awesome as well. I'm a big Copperfield fan. But, got to look forward to. I got The Call to look forward to. Maybe another WWE film, which of course we have another one that we're going to watch tomorrow, Dead Man Down, with Colin Farrell, Terrence Howard, Noomi Rapace. Of course, the movie is also not starring, but also co-starring Wade Barrett, who will be, I believe his name is Kilroy. He's going to be one of Terrence Howard's heavies. So we got that. And then we've got Oz tomorrow, which I'm really not looking forward to. And it's overly long, so we'll find out how good it is and if Sam Raimi butchers one of the classics of American literature and American film. So we'll find out what happens with that. But this is just basically a video just to say that I'm having a fun time. I'm sporting my Bully Ray t-shirt because I'm hoping that Bully Ray wins the TNA World Heavyweight Championship on Sunday at Lockdown. So we'll see what happens there. I'll be watching Impact in about 5 minutes. So we'll be able to talk about TNA Impact tomorrow. Like I said, Saturday we're going to talk Lockdown. Sunday we're going to do AJ's Weekend Movie Reviews. Monday we're going to do The Celebrity Apprentice. And Tuesday we'll do Raw. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is going to be B-Dubs. And stay tuned because I've got some interesting content coming up in the near future. And like I said, this may not be the only place you'll be able to view these videos from now on. So I may not just be talking to YouTube, I may be talking to other things as well, if you get my drift. So I am going to get off here again. I thank you again for watching. Thank you for the subscribers I do have, and thank you for the current watchers, whether you'll reveal yourself or not. Thank you for watching. And once again, until tomorrow, that's all I got to say about that.